It's time to look ahead at week 13, and that, of course, includes some Thanksgiving Day and night games. We got a Black Friday game as well, and of course, our regular Sunday slate. Let's start with Thanksgiving. Larry, I'm going to start with you. We got 3 games to choose from. Is there a line you already like?
I like the Packers getting a full field goal at Detroit. I know that this is a nice payback spot for the Lions, but if you look at the last 6 times the Packers have lost, and that dates to the middle of last season, it's been by 2 or 3 points. They simply do not get blown out because of their defense, because of the way they play, which is very slow. And, the Lions eked out that win over the Giants, but there were guys running wide open in the secondary, guys with a lot less talent than the Packers have in terms of that passing game. So I expect Jordan Love, Christian Watson to have some success and take this one at least to the wire.
Larry, I like the Lions in this one in a bit of a bounce back spot. I just think they're the better team. And I think on Thanksgiving at home, they're going to end up maybe winning this game by 4, 7 points. But I got to tell you, the market's starting to move your direction. I'm already seeing that 3 change to 2.5s in some places. So food for thought there. Danny, talk to me. Actually, Mike, we're going to go to you next because I kind of want to go in order here. Kansas City, Dallas, you like a total?
Yeah, give me the over here, particularly at 51.5. The idea of a 28-24 game, cashing the over still here, sign me up until it's too late. I think this should be 53.5 at a minimum. But ultimately, I think one of these two teams hits 30. And if not, it's kind of a 28-24 kind of game. 2 of the top 5 teams in the NFL in terms of EPA per play offensively. And I would make the case that they might be number 1 and number 2 offensively when we talk about where these teams truly are right now. I don't think Kansas City is going to stop Dallas with the 2 number 1 receivers in CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. And I don't think Dallas is stopping Patrick Mahomes here. Give me the over 51.5.
Danny, the night game, of course, is the Ravens and the Bengals. Ravens hosting. And speaking of stopping things, Lamar looked very stoppable yesterday in that game against the Jets where we thought maybe the Ravens were going to coast. What do you like in this one?
Well, this bet is speculation that Joe Burrow will not start because if the Bengals start him, they are idiots. It would be asinine at this point. Last game against the Patriots was their Super Bowl. They needed to win that game to be in contention, to have a motivation to start Burrow and maybe make that run if they could run the table. But it's not going to happen now. Now Joe Flacco's got a hand injury. T. Higgins is going to be in concussion protocol. I don't think he gets back. And without him on the field, maybe you can double up on Jamar Chase and really shut him down. And despite the Eagles, the Ravens kind of just trudging through the mud on this streak. On their 5-game win streak, they've won all those games by 7 or more points. So even though they're looking kind of just kind of stuck in the mud on offense, they're Lamar scrambling to nowhere, I think they'll still be able to win this game by margin. The Bengals starting Burrow would be foolish, and we might get Jake Browning at some point. So give me the Ravens.